Yes, I'm clean shaven and I know I look hideous. I had to do it. I do it once per year and my work maintains that I had to do it. So it sucks for all of us. So, Battlefield is back on the block. New game coming out. Hype's building for sure. I'm optimistically curious though. I've been fooled before. I had these games before you to show that I have some experience with the Battlefield games. I love all of these. They're for the 360. They are the inferior version of the game. Fuck you. I love these versions. Okay, Battlefield 3. It's okay. I know you don't get played much. I have other versions of the game too. Battlefield 4 and 3. I got them on PC and I got 4 on Xbox One. This is just merely to sort of display that at some point I've had quite a bit of investment in the Battlefield series. Okay, so with all the eye candy gone and the charades aside, I want to talk about Battlefield 6. Let me start off with first saying that my favorite Battlefield game is Battlefield 3, closely followed by Battlefield 4. I love both of those games. I believe the gunplay in 3 is better. I'll die on that hill. The maps of 3 are also better. The only thing I don't like about Battlefield 3 is the hideous blue filter. Yes, it's there. We all know it. So there's this new Battlefield on the block, Battlefield 6. I've seen a lot of leaked gameplay. I've also seen the official stuff from DICE. I saw the overview trailer. I saw the teaser trailer. I saw the official trailer. I saw the multiplayer trailer. I'm sort of left out of the Battlefield series with the Battlefield 5 beta. I wasn't a fan of the Battlefield 5 trailer, be that as it may. A lot of Battlefield fans weren't. Just preference. So, didn't really play Battlefield 5, definitely didn't buy it. Only played the beta, really. 2042, I saw straight through that. I didn't mess with it at all. All of my friends told me it was going to be the next best thing, but also, another thing happened. Life kind of hit me. I haven't really played many new games, to be honest. I don't even own any new consoles. I used to own a PC, and I don't anymore. And so, to play most modern games like these Call of Duties and stuff that I hear, it's going to be a bit of an investment for me. But to the details of Battlefield 6. From what I'm hearing, it all sounds great. All sounds like exactly what I want to hear. It sounds like it's going to be gritty and grounded from the developer interviews. There's not going to be any Nicki Minaj like there was in Call of Duty. Great. Trailer looks great. It's gritty. It's grounded. It's got some F-bombs in there. I mean, Battlefield 3 was notorious for that. I love that line in Battlefield 3 whenever you throw a grenade. There's a grenade for you, fucker! That is a great line. Absolute cinema. Well, in this case, it would be absolute gameplay. Yeah, but just stuff like that, it adds to the fun. I mean, I've always felt that Battlefield is just the absolute chaotic but strategic FPS shooter. Strategic being that you and the boys are grouped up in a group and you're just trying to overcome little challenges or trying to win matches. You all got your own classes. I mean, just classic stuff, man. I've been playing it for years. I got a squad. And in fact, on this channel before, you know, the reboot sort of, there was a series for Battlefield. It was called Quality Squad, and I would love to revive it. But everything looks good in Battlefield 6. The guns look great. They're all realistic. There's no on-the-fly upgrade attachments. Everything is looking great. But I've been fooled before. I've been down this road before. Every cycle, you get excited for the game. They show you everything. They say it's going to be the way it is. It's not nearly as bad as Battlefield 5. Battlefield 5 was a train wreck through and through at the beginning. They tried to save it at the end, but through and through at the beginning, nope. If you don't like it, don't buy it. Yeah, that was stupid. And you got what you deserved. But something seems different about Battlefield 6. But also with Battlefield 2042, they said it was a return to form. They had said that. Ended up being a big poopy mess. It just didn't launch right, and I could see it. In the trailer, I could see that 2042 was not going to be what they said it was. and there was no talks of the development of the game. There was no big launch event that I could see. But with Battlefield 6, this feels different. Feels different. Feels like they're getting people all together to come play this game, to try it out. They're not squashing the leaked gameplay. They're letting it flourish. It just seems different. But I'm cautiously optimistic. I want Battlefield 6 to be awesome. I would love to have a new game in the series that is fun and modern. I have so many hours in Battlefield 3, it's not even funny. And I have a ton of hours in Battlefield 4 as well. But those games, they reach a certain limit, and you've done the same thing over and over and over again. It's time for something fresh and new, and I just need a game that is similar to that. Not really the magic, but just the fun of Battlefield 3 and 4. But I'll happily go back to Battlefield 3 and 4. But maybe Battlefield 6 is what we're all looking for. I don't know, though. I want it to be. So far, all the guns look realistic. The settings are realistic. It looks great. The sound design looks great. I've looked at so much leaked gameplay. I've seen so many official release gameplay. I mean, I'm back to the old channels of Level Cap, Jack Frags, Merc Music. I mean, watching all that stuff, trying to just consume as much as I can to figure out if this is going to be good or not. From what I can tell, it releases in October, I believe October 6th. So, I'm not going to buy it right off the bat. I'm going to wait a while. I'm definitely going to wait. I want to know if it's going to be any good. I need to see the game at launch. Battlefield has notoriously awful launches. I was there for 4's launch. I was there for 4's beta too. Not doing it again. Okay? I'm not going to wait months after the game for it to be fixed. After the launch for the game to be fixed. This really goes into a deeper topic about my constant battle between video games. I love video games. They're amazing. I have a great time with them. I made most of my friends through video games, but I feel like that every time I hop on video games or I do video games, I overdo it. I don't know. That's actually a topic for a video I want to make. One that I want to ask you guys to question if video games are okay to incorporate in your life, or do you need to absolutely have them out, or absolutely have them in? Is there a balance? That's a topic for another video. This is about Battlefield 6. They got Rush back, which is great. I'm excited about Rush. That's my favorite game mode. Battlefield 3, Mount Damamen Peak, Rush, the best experience for Battlefield. Jumping off of the cliff. But yeah, we got a bunch of game modes back. From the looks of it, we got Team Deathmatch, Squad Team Deathmatch, Conquest, a Rush. You also got a new one called Escalation, King of the Hill, I believe Capture the Flag. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just kind of going off the top of my head from what I've seen. But it looks great so far. I love Rush being back. I'm curious about the Escalation game mode. It shows that it's going to be Conquest, but the battle is going to escalate, and it's eventually going to all come to a cinematic end where it's all a dogpile. And that would be great, because I have actually had matches like that in Battlefield 3. One in particular I can remember is the full Conquest for, I believe, Operation Metro, where it goes to the outside part, trying to keep one objective alive to keep tickets going, and to just completely all huddle into the buildings, and it's all coming together. The entire enemy team is going against your team, and it's all converging in on the building, and you barely have any tickets left. I have brought games from a complete loss all the way to victory in those moments. It's possible. If Escalation could even capture a teeny little bit of that, absolute gaming. That would be amazing. There are just so many great times in Battlefield 3. I've had some great times in 4, but 3 just has a certain charm to it. I've had those just games where you enter in a lobby and you're losing tickets and you completely bring the tide over. I've also been in lobbies where it's complete creaming of the enemy team. Like, same thing with Operation Metro or CN Crossing, where you're just blowing up buildings and you're hunting out the rats that are the enemy team and eliminating them and completely having total domination. I mean, from what I've seen, the maps look like that. The buildings are destructible. I love the deployable ladder. That is fantastic. Being able to drag bodies, that's a great one too. I've definitely been wanting that for a long time. Also, crouch while sprinting is fantastic. I've also seen that the defibrillators will have a new feature where, like in Battlefield 4, where you would charge them up. When you charge up the defibs in Battlefield 6, it gives you 3 revives for a fully charged defib. That's incredible. That's awesome. I've also found out that the game might have a server browser for the first time in a long time. In a very long time. You know what that means, guys? We can search for 24/7 Operation Metro lobbies, just like the good old days. Just like the good old days. I can hear their screams. So many bodies. So many. Another big feature that I didn't even get to experience in Battlefield 2042 is Battlefield Studio is making a comeback. That's awesome. And it's going to be a full map editor. And they said that you can even edit and tweak game modes and how the game works. Do you know what this means? This means we might get Battlefield Zombies. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. If we could tweak game modes to that level and caliber. I don't know how many weapons they're going to have in Studio. If it's going to be like the old Studio where you could do World War II theme with clashing with modern. We'll have to see. But that's definitely a good selling point too. And to have Studio maps and Studio game modes in a server browser, that would just be beautiful. That would be, I mean, we're talking about a Battlefield that could last 10 years, like how Battlefield 3 and 4 have. That would be great. But all these things seem great, and it seems like it's going to be an awesome game, but what's going to happen 6 months from now? You know? I really hope they keep the momentum up. But Battlefield 6 for me is going to have to do something that is kind of unfair for it. It's going to have to bring me back into gaming, and it's going to have to bring me to the next generation. Battlefield 6 won't just be a $70 game, and that's crazy that games are $70 now. Except for Mario Kart World. I agree, that's ridiculous. But Battlefield 6 is going to have to do something for me that might be unfair. It's going to have to get me to buy hardware to play it. You know, I only got an Xbox One and a PS4 Pro. The PS4 Pro is the most latest game console I have in my home. I used to have a PC and I sold it. I would have to get back into PC gaming. I got most of my equipment. I just needed a computer and I already got drives for it, so it'd be a little cheaper, but that's a monumental task for a game, to bring someone back into gaming. But you know what brought me into PC gaming to begin with? Was Battlefield. I bought my gaming computer and the first game I played was Battlefield 4 because I hated the Xbox One version. I want Battlefield 6 to do it this time. I want to be with the boys and playing Battlefield, squatting up. I miss it. You know? I know on this channel we focus a lot on yard projects and trying to get fit, and I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to get better. But also there are these rainy days, or there are times that I have my nights where I want to do something. And like I said, this is more for a bigger overall video on gaming I want to make, but I want to keep this to Battlefield 6, and if it's gonna do what they say it's gonna do, will this be the game to bring me into gaming? I don't know. I really don't know. I know I'm not going to pre-order it. I know that for sure. It might be months after launch. You know? I can't just drop nearly $600 to $1,000 on this stuff just to play that one game. It's tough in gaming. It's not like it used to be. But if this game is good, I want to consider it. And I want to make content. And I also want to bring back Quality Squad. I think now that I'm much older, I think it could be good. And hell, I might even unrelease the old videos of Quality Squad. But I'm cautiously optimistic. I want it to be good. And all signs are pointing to it being good. We'll see. It's got a monumental task for me. And it's okay if it doesn't meet those expectations for me. If it's a great game for you guys, that's awesome. And I hope the best for that. I'm just saying that I'm kind of in my own box. It's got a monumental task for me. We'll see if it makes it, though. I'll definitely let you guys know. And let me know if you want to see me play Battlefield 6 or make Quality Squad content. I would love to, man. I want to document it. I have an idea that if I get a computer and I get the game, of going from rags to riches, meaning that I have no FPS skills anymore. I haven't played in years, but going from once again from being dog shit again to where I was before. I think that would make great content, and I think that would be a great comeback story, and it would be like watching me play for the first time again. I think it'd be great content. You guys will have to let me know. See what happens. It's coming around the bend. So, all right. See you guys.